Episode 467 of Global from Asia. Want to supercharge your Amazon FBA business with AI? In this action-packed episode, we share highlights from a live seminar in Bangkok, packed with cutting-edge strategies to overload your e-commerce success. Stay tuned for exclusive insights and a free course at account.gfavip.com.
Welcome to the Global from Asia podcast, where the daunting process of running an international business is broken down into straight-up, actionable advice.
Mike, fresh off your Bangkok workshop, how are you feeling?
Lisa, I'm buzzing with energy. Our community is scaling new heights, and that Bangkok workshop was a game changer. I've been diving deep into AI, even channeling my inner developer to build tools for our team. So many ideas, so little time.
Love the enthusiasm. We'll dive into those tools in our outro session. Today's episode is special. Mike's sharing highlights from his live Bangkok seminar, packed with AI strategies for Amazon FBA sellers. Plus, you've turned it into a free course, right?
Absolutely, Lisa. Listeners can grab the slides, prompts, and more with a free level account at account.gfavip.com. It's part of our new GFA VIP system for all our summits, workshops, and masterminds. Oh, and we met a longtime fan, Jane, in Bangkok. She's been listening to Global from Asia for 7 years. Let's check out her story. Jane,
meeting persons. Yes, so. I have been in this community since my university year. It's like, wow, like
what do you do?
7 years already.
That's amazing. I was surprised. I don't really have that many subscribers. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to meet you.
Thank you for building the community.
Okay.
Sharing the knowledge, like sharing,
Where do you source
sharing
product?
like, the ways for like
Thai club.
sellers and
Thai club.
interested in-
What is Thai club? Thai craft. Okay.
Jane's story blows me away. 7 years of loyalty to Global from Asia. Thanks, Jane, for being part of our community. Now, before we dive into the main show, here's a quick word from Kanchan and me about the workshop and the upcoming Cross-Border Summit 2025.
Yeah, we did a great event.
Yeah, great event, great venue, great content, great speakers. Yeah, everything's good.
Definitely, and do more together. It's always great to collab with you.
Yeah. Thank you, Mike, and thanks for everything. Yeah.
And then we'll see you at the Cross-Border Summit in November.
Yeah, do join the summit. It's even more wonderful.
Yeah, we're working double hard, so I hope to see you there. With AI and upgrades.
Yeah, all e-commerce stuff. Yeah, the cutting edge stuff, tactics, strategies. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing you there.
See you all there. Cheers, thanks.
Ready to take your e-commerce game global? Join us at the Cross-Border Summit 2025 in Chiang Mai, Thailand, November 3rd to 5th. Network with top entrepreneurs, learn advanced strategies, and scale your business. Get your tickets at crossbordersummit.com, plus sign up for a free GFA VIP account at account.gfavip.com for exclusive resources.
All right, so I have 20 minutes. I was trying to give some good value to people even before. There's just so much. Like, I just feel like it's the internet again. I feel like it's like I was in college in 1999. I'm in my first website. I just feel like we're at that level now where we're like at Internet 1.0, and I'm more excited than I ever was. Like, Ken talks about ChatGPT. I think I was underimpressed, and people kind of wrote off in 2023 when I think 22 came out, the end of 2022, right? Yeah. And then they were like, it was kind of cool, but seemed like just like another Google answers that was not as good as Google. And I think a lot of us wrote off AI. I kind of got into it, and then I kind of took a little bit of a break in 2023, to be honest with you. And then I got even more involved. And I think 2025 has been really exciting year, like super exciting year. So I'm going to try my best to give you like hacks and tools and strategies, action-packed. So I think there's some, hopefully, pencil. Don't make that like scratchy noise with the pencil that like pierces my heart with the pencil. Or it's like the chalkboard, but you use the pencil if you have to. But I'm going to try my best to give you as much value as I can in this 20 minutes. I don't like showing off about myself too much, but I've been doing this a long time. 21 years. 21 years. I started selling on eBay in Wall Street, just drop shipping. There's what was your name? Sean. He's in student now, and he's like thinking about drop shipping and getting started and asking me if it's too late. In 2004, I was at a seminar like this, and people felt like it was too late to sell online. In 2004. They're like, oh, the dot-com bubble is too late. And I was even thinking, am I too late to start selling now? In 2004, it felt like too late. So it'll always feel like it's too late. Just like you feel like it's too late to buy Bitcoin. It's not too late to buy Bitcoin either. Do your own due diligence. And books, events. I'm also a seller, a few brands. So I'll share some of them today. And I'll give the slides. I think we'll get everybody's slides to you after. So don't get too worried about it. But of course, take notes. But we will give you the slides. I broke it down. I thought about it really hard. I mean, this is a fresh presentation. I made even tweaking it this morning. But when you really break down any business, it's three things, right? What you say about yourself, how you get that information communicated, right? It's kind of like distribution. And then amplifying, like PPC, influencers, other ways, right? So this is kind of a little bit back to basics. But really, we're talking about AI. AI is a tool or an infrastructure to just do what we do already better, right? It's not like doing it differently. It's just doing what we do better. And so we shouldn't get so stressed about it. We should use it. And it's a habit. It's a habit. I've read some article, and they said, every time you have a question, you just got to ask AI. Like, my health has increased so much because whenever I have some health question, I just ask AI now. I don't have to worry about reading some long Google results and some article on YouTube and watch videos and spend all this time. I can just get the answers. Hopefully they're real answers. Hopefully they're not like politically triggered answers that I'm reading maybe, but generally I believe them. But the point is, it's supposed to just help you amplify what you're doing and do it better and faster. And then, of course, I'm talking more about Amazon FBA, but this, of course, can work with Shopify, anything really. But I'm focused today on Amazon. And your storefront, your listing, right? That's your communication channel. That's what you have to sell and reach your customers. But this could be also applied to just D2C or other marketplaces. But launching is getting harder. I don't know. I'd like to hear. Who's launching new products now? And is your feedback easier now or harder now than before? Will?
I think it's easier.
Easier? I say it's harder. Well, why do you say easier?
I think it's easier because there's always new customers, and when I reach out to influencers, there's always a ton of micro-influencers who, aggregated, have a lot of viewers.
Cool. That's different than I've heard, but I feel like it's harder. I'm feeling on maybe I ask your help. I'm feeling on a product sitting there. My leather journal is not. I'm liquidating it right now. My leather journal didn't work out. I'm trying to get it listed on Woot.com. Yeah, I guess that's.
It's too small.
Hey man, what are you talking about here? Is it all this that matters? Size is all that matters?
Size all that matters.
We are getting a lot of returns. They're not getting bad reviews, but anyway, maybe that is I didn't do enough research. But we did what I usually do. We can talk after. But I believe it's getting harder, but I believe you got to do your research even more. So you got to spend even more time doing what I think is the boring stuff, which is research. So I'm going to give you some tips and strategies for doing better research and competitor analysis than ever before with AI to get started. So I felt like I said this I've spoken about e-commerce, Amazon SEO, all this stuff for like 20 years. And one of the first things you say is know your customer, know their pains, and give them what they want. And that used to be harder. It's getting easier and easier now with AI. And this did come out a little bit smaller. But the point is, I like to understand my customer. So Seller Sprite's one I use. It's kind of like similar to like a Jungle Scout or Helium 10. So Seller Sprite. I also know a lot of their team, and I think I can get affiliate code if you want. But that's just one of the many tools. But one part it has is a review analysis that gives you AI data about it. But if you don't want to do that, you could copy this. This is a lot of text. I don't know if this is a pointer. but you just really kind of copy this and put it into like almost any LLM you want. I sell this product on Amazon. I did this yesterday, and I just pasted the URL. Sometimes it works with ASIN, sometimes it doesn't work with the ASIN. So usually if you put the full URL, it's better than just the ASIN. Again, this stuff is changing like every day or week. There's like a Cloudflare just announced in July they're going to start blocking AI robot text crawlers to websites that you own if you want. So I think it's going to get harder and harder to get the data. All right? So while I can't tell you it's going to be the exact same, you might have to hack your prompts, but I put it in where I paste the URL. I'd like to get more demographic insights of who the customer avatar is. Can you help? Right? I just talk to it. I use Grok, but you can put this ChatGPT if you want to even try to do this now. And this gives you an avatar, right? It actually gave me a lot of stuff, and you can try it on your computer or your phone right now if you like. This gave me Alex Parker, and it's a fake person, unless there's an Alex Parker in the room. Hello. And so this is my notebook, my men's journal notebook. He's a 38-year-old marketing manager living in Seattle, earning $80,000 a year. He's married with one child. All this stuff. So I've said this so many times in my workshops, and I have avatar worksheets I've given people before, and I don't think anybody ever does it. I actually work with some clients where I did it with them, and that's the only reason it got done is because I sat with them and I did it with them. But I think most people don't do an avatar. But there's less and less excuses now with AI, right? So you can do this right now, right? You don't have to like wait till you go home. You can put this into any LLM you like. I sell this product on Amazon, link, or whatever. Maybe your Shopify store, your Lazada store. I'd like to get more demographic insights on who customer avatar is. Can you help? So it gave me a lot more information. I don't want to, I see somebody already nodding off in the audience. I don't want to kill you with text and bullets, shoot you with bullets, somebody told me. But I just wanted to show you the amount of information you're going to get just on that small prompt, right? Because you need to understand your customer. This is what marketing is. Marketing is understanding who the customer is. And you're going to say, I live in Thailand. I don't speak English so good. I don't go to USA before my whole life. I've talked to people in China. I've talked to people in Thailand, Vietnam. They always say they don't know the customer. There's less and less excuses now, right? You have AI, all this data. You just ask, who is your customer? And yeah, it might not be 100% right, but I mean, it's pretty close, and it's getting better every single day. I think ChatGPT 5 might be coming out like soon. I'm hearing rumors. So you can do this for all kinds of stuff. All right, you can ask AI. There's no more excuses, right? There's no more excuses. This is free. Like I don't even pay for Grok. I don't even pay. I don't know. So this is just some of them. I will give these slides, and I will give more too. But there's lots to cover. But you can go into your pains, right? Understanding what are the problems. Understanding what are some of the features. I'm just blown away at the information I get from these tools now. All right, and these are things marketing companies, you would pay these McKinseys and Accentures and these huge marketing companies to make those long reports, right? And then I never would pay for those, or I never had that amount of money. And now you can get this pretty much for free, or almost free, just for asking a couple of questions. So there's less and less excuses you say you don't know who your customer are. You're not in America, et cetera, et cetera. So this can be any assistant that you'd like. Another one, and another exercise if you want to follow along. The first one was your avatar. Hopefully you got your Alex or your Mona Lisa or whoever. This is a quick prompt on the left, based maybe in the same thread in your ChatGPT or whatever. Based on my listing, paste, draft a brand context protocol document. So this is something I've been really spending most of my time on. Is I get the answers easily, but the hard part is the question. So I tell my son, somebody's in college here, he's asked, the value is no longer in the answer. The value is in the question. The value is knowing what to ask. So I create these documents. So this is Asato, one of my other brands. And I pasted some of the stuff from that. So Asato products. And then you create these documents, and then you save these documents in Google Docs, and you connect your Google Drive to your LLM. and then you create your GPT, and then you trained your GPT on what your brand is about. Your avatar, which you just made, your brand profile, all right? You're creating these assets, and you're creating your brain. And now you're creating this machine that can create content for you with just a couple of prompts. So you could maybe, this is such a simple prompt, right? You don't even need to copy. Just based on my listing page, draft a brand context protocol is what I call it, and it spits this out. And maybe double check it. It usually is pretty close to what I want. And then you can usually put this into a Google Doc or whatever kind of like file system you use, maybe Notion. And then you also could train your model with this. Is this helpful so far? Or people? So those are assets you're creating for your brand, for your business, that are going to be used forever, right? Or as long as your business lasts. And somebody in one of my groups is selling his brand. Will's talking to that guy, Eric. But I think these are going to be valuable assets that you're going to also transfer with the business when you sell your business for millions of dollars. Hopefully give me some commission maybe, or thanks for coming to the seminar. But this is going to, these are the values. This is the assets you're going to be using for your business. So then your listings are going to be easy, right? A lot of us just directly go into creating a listing. So that's why I started with the avatar, the brand context, right? And then the listing. Now you have your assets. Now you can create listings easily. You can just put in the keywords, the product descriptions, the photos. And again, these are some prompts, titles, bullets, descriptions. But it's going to be so easy because you've already created those assets, the avatars, the brand context. Right? You're training your model. You're training your brain. All right? So it's improving it. So some other hacks that you could quickly use. This is a new tool I'm still kind of playing around with. Flux Playground. I used Gamma to make this, and it didn't get to Playground. Black Forest Labs, BFL.ai. And the way this one works is of course you could probably just use a GPT model, but I created this morning using that, and I just did a prompt. Advertising level key visual for this product, place it over castle stones in a natural lighting shades. So the input image was that, so a white picture. So what I do now is I buy a lot in China or even in Thailand. I don't have to, no offense to the photographer here, but I don't have to pay expensive photographers to do lifestyle photos anymore. I hope maybe you still are too, but I pay photographers to give me high quality photos of white backgrounds. And I do 360 videos with white background. And I pay a photographer, mostly any photographer can do that pretty easily, or even not a real photographer, but somebody that has a green screen or white screen and just has the 360 video. But I only really get that now for most of my products. And then you can put it into these different tools. So you say on expensive desk, bam. Right? I just have that picture, that, right? So this stuff's getting easier and easier every day, so maybe you're not impressed with these anymore. And then you're analyzing your competition, right? Once you launch your listing, you should be continually improving your listing, right, or your business. So these are some more prompts that you can copy paste or use for inspiration. But you can analyze your competitors. You can insert the ASIN. Although I put the ASIN, it's not really working all the time. Sometimes it says it can't read it, so sometimes I put the URL. So you paste the URL. Try this. It's constantly changing. Every week it's different for me. Image evaluation, keyword research, questions. Right? Questions are great. And I can't say I or anybody's really an expert on AI SEO, or they keep changing different words or keywords of AI SEO. But the idea, what they really say to do well in AI SEO or getting into these GPTs is to give answers to questions. Very focused answers. It's the opposite of the old SEO to write a long full page with keywords. I think they want short factual answers now. That's what I'm hearing with the GPT models. So questions are very valuable. So questions and answers. And then I think anybody maybe follow me sees my AI video every week. Will's saying it's getting better and better.
Much better.
Much better. Still not 100%, but I feel like it's 90, 95%. It's getting better, thanks. But I could wait until it's 100%. I know it's not 100%, but I'm trying to keep striving to that. So I don't know, I feel like I should contact this company for like a sponsorship, but I have no affiliation with Creatify.ai. There's just one tool, but it's an easy tool. So I like to share this in presentations and workshops because I feel like it's super easy for you. And people a lot of times can walk away with this really fast. So it's a fast tool to be able to create. So this one's using Creatify, and I hope I can play it from here. No, I don't want. I don't want to watch myself, even though it's not really me. But I pay for the more expensive. This is AI, and it's a product review for one of my products in Asato. But I do unboxing videos for my own brands now, and I've been doing it for like 3-4 years. And it's not that much fun to do unboxing or product videos. So I just put into Creatify. And what Creatify does is it reads the listing, it reads the reviews, and it compiles this video for you. So I don't have to have like my team do scripts. I don't have to do any recordings, and I can just create content. Right? So I put this on the Amazon listing. I think we put it on YouTube too, but it's mostly on the Amazon listing. And then this is still an experiment, and I've been playing with Katrina. She's okay. 5 minutes left. So Katrina, and I don't want to get too and not suitable for work, but Katrina's my AI influencer bartender. So another tip is I stay in the same niche for 20 years. I've been doing bar supplies for 20 years. So I feel like it's worth me investing in a bartender influencer. So Katrina McKay is her website, and she's also creating content. So we'll create her own profiles. She even talks to me in my AI videos. We're creating a whole avatar for her. So then maybe still need human influencers. I was talking about the socialcat.com is one that's really popular. But Katrina's one I've been using. And I'm going to give you a free gift. I made this AI myself, amzassistant.com. I'll give you a paid account for free for life for coming to this workshop. It's still a work in progress, so it's not completely finished, but it will help you with listings. So basically I took a lot of prompts I made, and I made a custom app. So if you'd like to use this, I will give you a free account. It's app.amzassistant.com. Just send your receipt coming today to team at AMZ Assistant, and we'll upgrade you to the solo account for free. There's a free account with 2 listings a month, so you can just use a totally free one. But basically, I was building this presentation, and I figured, hey, maybe I'll make a software that goes with it. I really believe software is going to become more and more commoditized. I feel like I'm going to make software now to go with my presentations. But it's just getting crazy now. The world's getting really crazy. But please take action. I try my best to get as much in there in 20 minutes as I could. But it's about experimenting. There's a Will Smith spaghetti. Anybody know that one?
Yeah, of course.
So there's all these haters. I don't know why there's these people that hate on AI. They're like, look at this bad video of Will's hands, 6 fingers, and like this, and they're making fun of him. But it's getting so good now, right? The Will Smith videos now are like amazing. So I don't know. I don't think you should wait until it's perfect. I think we gotta use it. I get haters on the Katrina video saying, look at this AI slop, but I get like 10,000 views. There's these haters, and I think it's because they're scared they're going to lose their jobs or something, but just do it now. Use it, right? And there's no excuse. Everything is free. So please just use it, iterate, and then, of course, amplify, and then use tools. Try out, like, I shout out to Solar Sprite, AMZ Assistant's new one I'm making, and join our WhatsApp group if you're not in our WhatsApp group. We just made this morning. So this is our WhatsApp group with Ken and everyone. So if you did, we're trying to add everybody here, but if you're not, scan that. And we have that WhatsApp group. We also have a dinner tonight. I don't know if everybody knows, but it's a VIP. It's an additional fee if you didn't get it. But there's still a couple of spots open. So you can ask us about that. If you want to check out my AI video, personal, mikesblog.com. My podcast is Global from Asia. And then our annual conference is Cross Border Summit. It's in November up in Chiang Mai, November 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So a few of you have been there. Thanks for your support. It's a premium event, but we're working really hard to make it even better this year. And I'm super excited about it, so I hope to see some of you there. And I think I'm at time.
Yeah,
So
5-minute intervention, 20-minute talk.
Okay.
5 minute, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, 5-minute Q&A.
All right. I'd love Q&A. I think we got another microphone. Does this work? Test. Hit me with a question, please. I hope this is helpful. Oh no, not Will.
Hey, great talk, Mike. So good. Always good. I was curious, on like your sixth slide, you talked about using Grok or whatever to optimize listings. Do you know if any AIs can tap into like Helium 10 API or Seller Sprite API? Because you referenced the keywords, but Grok isn't going to know what Helium 10 is going to know, what Seller Sprite or...
Yep. I mean, that's kind of why I started building AMZ Assistant, because it's true, the limitations is access to the data. So when you're using these LLMs, they're going to sometimes say they don't have as much access to data, but they do give you stuff. But yeah, you got to take it with a grain of salt, because the data is based on what data it has. So AI sometimes, unfortunately, lies to you or bullshits with you. Or
Can I say
Yep.
something? You can actually set up like a workflow using like N8N.
Yeah.
And then you can use like a webhook with an API to connect to Helium 10, pull the data into like ChatGPT or any LLM, and process it and create output. So you can create like however you want.
yeah, it's
Huh?
N8N.io. I didn't get into that today, but N8N is definitely something we use. It's just the amount of time that we have. But you could build your own tool. So I use Replit. I made AMZ Assistant, and I made this tool in 4 days for this presentation. I have all these domains. I was like, I'm going to use this. So you can make your own. You can make your own AMZ Assistant. If you want to use mine, I'll give you a free one. But you can go and make these now. You can make apps like seriously, and then you can connect to Helium 10, Seller Sprite, APIs. You can build them. You can use mine. I think software tools are going to go down in value and cost. I think they're going to have to drop their rates. I think Helium 10 is going to have to drop their prices, because you can build your own Helium 10. You can get your own Seller API. I'm applying for my own Amazon Seller Central API now. You can make your own tools, or you can use mine. I'm not going to charge as much, because I don't even care. I don't even care. I'm saying I don't do it. I'm not trying to get your software fees. I'm just doing it for myself, and my team's using it anyway. And if you guys want to help offset it, the cost is the API, the data cost. So basically, what we're all learning is we all heard that the value's in the data. Now we're learning that, because we want to like run a tool. We realize we need the access to the data. So what I've been hearing is Jungle Scout is one of the main used APIs. A lot of these tools use Jungle Scout API, because Jungle Scout's been around for like 10 years. So anyway, let's get to more questions. But yeah, reliant on the data is the answer. So yeah, when you use these LLMs, you got to be careful of what data set they're using. And then there's a war happening. Talking about Perplexity or Anthropic, they stopped giving data to OpenAI, like last week.
Yeah.
So it's a war happening of data. Any more questions? Don't be shy. I'll be around, but
Too clear.
Too clear. I hope. There's lots to it. But the point is just start. Just build the habit to asking it. The main point is, anytime you got a question, just ask, and you'll get answers. That's it. Thank you.
Wow, Mike. That seminar was an AI overload in the best way. Some listeners are saying your AI avatar might be cooler than the human you. Shout out to Will Rogers for that one.
Lisa, I'm not sure if that's a compliment or a roast. But seriously, my AI avatar is out there grinding, just like me, building the global from Asia empire. AI is the future, and 2025 is the year of the AI creator. I'm thrilled to share these tools with our community.
Speaking of tools, let's remind everyone how to access the free course from your seminar. Head to account.gfavip.com. Sign up for a free level account, or if you're a GFA VIP paid member, it's already in your dashboard. Grab the slides, prompts, and more. Mike, You also mentioned your new project, AMZ Assistant. Tell us more.
Right, Lisa. I studied computer engineering way back, but I took the easy way out with engineering management. Now AI and tools like Replit are letting me build without barriers. AMZ Assistant at app.amzassistant.com started as an internal tool for our team to research and create Amazon listings. It's a suite of customizable features to streamline workflows. We're opening a free level account for listeners to try it out. I'd love feedback from anyone who tests it.
That's so exciting, Mike. It's amazing to see you blending your entrepreneurial roots with AI development. Any final tips for our listeners?
Don't get paralyzed by the AI revolution. Pick one actionable insight from this episode, maybe a sourcing tool or an Amazon Rufus trick, and just start. Ask your favorite LLM for guidance, build that habit, and grow. 2025 is about action, not overwhelm.
Perfectly said, Mike. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Check out the show notes at globalfromasia.com/top-tier for links to the free course, AMZ Assistant, and Cross-Border Summit 2025.
To get more info about running an international business, please visit our website at www.globalfromasia.com. That's www.globalfromasia.com. Also, be sure to subscribe to our iTunes feed. Thanks for tuning in.